I think there's a lot of anger still about the recent...
The Bishop of Burlington, Christopher Coyne, says he's learned a lot from the 6 town meetings held across Vermont this winter, as he faced questions from the faithful about a priest sex scandal that still rocks the church.
He chooses to hide the fact that there are priests who are molesting children.
Through the years, there have been more than 50 local victims alleging they were molested or raped as children by Vermont priests like Reverend Alfred Willis, starting in the late 60s and 70s. The Burlington Diocese confirms it has now paid out more than $30 million in damages to date.
We've walked away without having to file for bankruptcy, and through the generosity of the people in the pews, we've been able to recover.
But they've had to sell real estate, drain cash reserves to pay the bills, and the bishop is vowing transparency as he tries to explain how it all happened.
The basic thing was that there was just human sin, and they weren't holy men, and they committed crimes. That's the point that cannot be in any way walked away from.
He says parishioners are angry that bishops before him did so little to remove pedophile priests instead of transferring them after therapy into new communities where they'd often victimized unsuspecting kids again and again.
Because it was to our benefit to have these guys go back into ministry.
The church's reputation was at stake.
To me, what it was is there were concerns. The church's reputation, concern for the children. They were never not concerned for the children. Concern for the children, concern for the church, concern for scandal. Okay, those things were weighed sometimes equally, sometimes not so. We never should have put concern for the church or concern for scandal ahead of our concern for children. And that's the shame of how these things were taken care of by bishops.
Since his installation as bishop 4 years ago, Coyne's been more forthcoming than his predecessors ever were, has settled old cases for what he calls just compensation.
Il maltratto delle donne è un problema.
Asked about the new revelation by Pope Francis last week that some nuns have also been sexually abused by priests, Coyne says he knows of no local cases, but
we may have some ex-sisters might come forward and say that, in fact, in a Me Too moment, that this happened to me. And I wouldn't be surprised because, again, nothing around these matters surprises me anymore, but I only know what I know. I don't have any allegations to that matter here in Vermont, but that doesn't mean that they're not there.
All he can do now, the bishop says, is lead the church forward, do the right thing for his people and for all who were hurt.
But I think as long as you have a generation of victims and people who are married to those victims and children of those victims, those echoes of what happened to them are going to continue right down for generations to come.
Bishop Coyne says he still hears from people who think clergy abuse continues to this day, though he says there are no substantiated cases of priest abuse of a minor in Vermont dating back to at least 2002.